Hey there, my crochet friends. Welcome back. Or if you're new here, I'm Mo, your crochet companion. Today we're diving into the most fun and versatile crochet patterns. Can you guess what it is? It's the chevron stitch. I don't know, could be a clue right here, right? All right, this zigzag pattern is perfect for blankets, scarves, and so much more. And it's easier than what you would think. But first, we must pause for a joke. Why did the chevron stitch always stay calm? Because it knew how to zigzag out of trouble. Right? Okay, all right. In this tutorial, I'll guide you step by step through creating those classic peaks and valleys that make the chevron stitch so iconic. Let's go ahead and get started. First, we need to know what we're working with, all right? So today I'm actually working with, well, let's go back a little ways here. I am working with our wonderful red heart again. Not my favorite stuff, but hey, it's what I had on hand. Or you can use any worsted weight, any color, because we're just practicing today. Nothing special. Oh, looks like I had a different project on my line too. Oh, that's what happens when you video 2 or 3 videos on the same day. Okay, so we're also going to need our scissors, our yarning or our yarn needle, possibly if you decide to complete these and keep them for later, and our 5mm hook, or what is appropriate to the size yarn that you have. You know, you can also use the size G hook or the 4.5 or 4.25 or the 4mm. I like my 5. I go back and forth between 5 and well, H and G really. All right, so the chevron stitch is all about creating peaks, increases, and valleys, decreases, that form the zigzag pattern. You'll repeat these increases and decreases across each row to build the design. And I wanted to kind of show you the difference here. So this is your classic, let me zoom in on this one. This is actually your classic chevron stitch right here. This one is your closed ripple. And then we've got our peekaboo chevron. Peekaboo. Our peekaboo chevron. And then we have our sharp chevron. That's kind of, I mean, there's so many different variables with the chevron, so you could do all kinds of different stitches. But for today, I am actually going to just be focusing on the classic as well as the closed ripple. That way it kind of gives you a little bit of variation, and then you can decide what you want to do, all that good stuff. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and take a real quick break, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm ready. You guys ready? All right, let's go. We're going somewhere. I don't know where we're going, but we're going to start with our slip knot, of course. Now, the classic chevron, or you can also call it the classic ripple, you do this in sets of 12 plus 1. So for today, I'm actually going to start with just a 27. So I wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of a just a nice little quick. So it's going to look like this because it's going to give you a good feel of how the pattern lays, okay? So for today, we're going to do 27 27 chains. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. I know it seems like a lot, right? But I assure you it will be well worth it, and it won't seem so daunting after we get done here. Okay, so we're gonna stitch in the third chain from the hook. Okay, so that's the third chain. We're gonna do a double crochet. We're actually going to do my apologies. We're going to do 2 double crochets in the third chain from the hook. So there's 1 and 2. And before I go too far, I would have to say, if you've never done a double crochet, go ahead and check out the video that I have. It's a full video about the half double crochet, and the treble crochet. So if you don't know how to do that and you want to revisit that first, I would highly recommend. This is still a beginner stitch, but I would say you probably need to know at least how to do that double crochet. And then I also do a decrease, increase kind of video. It's included in our crocheting in the round. I also demonstrated on a beanie that I've made as well. So check out those videos if you want a little bit more understanding. Now for now, this is what I just did is considered an increase. So I actually did 2 double crochets in that first stitch, which is the third chain from the hook. And continuing on, we are going to do a double crochet in the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pardon me, I'm losing my voice. One moment. All right, I'm back. Seemed to me like I had a little froggy in my throat. I guess that's what happens when you decide to video multiple videos on one day. So probably won't do that again. In the next stitch, actually this is going to be across several stitches. So in the next 3 stitches, in the next 3 chains, we're going to be doing a decrease. So we're going to yarn over. We're going to insert our hook into the next chain. We're going to yarn over, pull up that loop, yarn over, pull through 2. We're going to yarn over. We're going to skip the next stitch, and into the next stitch we're going to insert our hook, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and then we're going to pull through 3. So that is a full decrease. Now let me come a little bit closer and I'm going to do it again. Remember, this is the classic ripple or the classic chevron. All right, so we're going to yarn over, insert into that first chain. Oh my goodness, I'm out of the frame. Yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to yarn over, skip the next chain, and into the next chain we're going to yarn over, or excuse me, insert our hook, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. And then that is your decrease. Your first decrease. Then we are going to do a double crochet in the next 4 stitches. Let me back up again. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh, dropped it. Good thing it's not like knitting where you drop a stitch and you're basically screwed. You got to do the whole row over again. At least I never got more advanced than that with knitting. So if you're a knitter, I'm sorry. I do apologize if I was offensive. I do like knitting. I just am not very good at it. Not very good at it at all. And don't mind my background. I got a dog who thinks that my chair is a gymnasium at this moment. I think I got a cat instead of a dog. I mean, she looks like a dog, but she acts like a cat. Okay, so our next stitch, we're going to do a double crochet. This is considered our increase. We're going to do a double crochet. We're going to chain 1 and a double crochet and another double crochet in that same stitch that you just worked in. Let me do that again. We're going to go a little bit closer so you can see it a little bit better. So in this very next stitch, we're going to do an increase. So we're going to do a double crochet, chain 1, and another double crochet in that same stitch. And that is the only increase that we're doing on this little pattern that we're doing at this moment. So obviously if you do more stitches, you'll have more increases and more decreases. So we're going to do a double crochet in the next 4 stitches. One, two, three, 4, and then we do another decrease. And if we remember correctly, we did a double crochet in, well, almost a double crochet in that first stitch. Then we're going to yarn over again. We're going to skip the next chain and go into the next chain. We're going to yarn over, pull up that loop, pull it up through 2, and then pull through all 3. Let me do that again. So this is how our decrease is done on this particular pattern. So we're going to do our yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. So now we have 2 strands on the hook. We're going to yarn over again, skip that chain, go into the next chain, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3. Then we do a double crochet in the next couple stitches. I got to remind myself how many. I believe it's the next 4. All right, 1. So we did 1 crochet. We're going to do 2 double crochet, 3, and 4. Then we do an increase in the next one, so we're just going to do 2 double crochets in that last stitch. And there you go. You've got your nice, lovely ripple or your first chevron. Now let's go ahead and turn this over and do the next round. So we're going to do a crochet, or excuse me, chain 2. We're going to do 2 double crochets in the next stitch, or in that first stitch, excuse me, this first stitch. So that's an increase. We're going to put 2 double crochets besides the chain in that first stitch. Then we're going to crochet 4 double crochets, or excuse me, a double crochet in the next 4 stitches. So that's 3 and 4. Now this is actually, once you've done that first row, then this part comes easy. So you're going to do a decrease. So we're going to yarn over, insert our hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up the loop. Now you can kind of almost, this is why I said when you, sorry, forgot that stitch. So yarn over, pull through 2, and then this, how you can look at this visually is that you're going to skip this next stitch and go into the next one. You're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. So you see how that worked on the opposite side of your V there. And we go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we do an increase. So in that chain space, you're going to one double crochet, chain 1, and then double crochet in that same chain space. Not just a stitch, a chain space. 1 double crochet in the next 4 stitches. And let's double check, make sure we got 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And a decrease, so yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, skip the next stitch, insert in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Double crochet in the next 4 stitches. Fight with your yarn ball. Okay, that's just me. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do, if I remember correctly, 2 at this end. Yes, we are. 2 double crochets in that last stitch. And that is the pattern. So you just keep doing that over and over again, each pattern. So we'll go through this a little bit more. So first stitch is 2 double crochets, then 1, 2, 3, 4, a double crochet in the next 4. Then we have our decrease, 4 double crochet in the next 4, our increase, double crochet in the next 4, decrease, double crochet in the next 4, our increase, which is just the 2 double crochets. We're going to do one more row so you get one more visual. So we're going to do a chain 2, 2 double crochets in that first stitch, 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's kind of fun how that just magically lines up with each other, right? And that's why you do both the increase and the decrease. Okay, we're going to yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull up through 2, yarn over, skip the next stitch, insert a hook, yarn over, pull up 2, yarn over, pull through 3. You've got your decrease. And we're gonna do another 4 double crochets, 1 in each of the next 4 stitches. Then we do our increase. So we're gonna do a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and the next chain space. Double crochet in the next 4 stitches, 2, 3, and 4. Decrease, yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, skip the next stitch, insert our hook, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, which is your increase, 2 double crochets in the last stitch. There you go. That is a great visual, right? So we got our classic ripple down. to a science. I'm going to take another quick break and I'm going to meet you back here. I'm going to unravel this and rip it out, and we're going to start working on the closed ripple so you can see the difference in the types. And we are back. So now we are going to tackle the closed ripple. Also a classic, but it's a slightly different variation. So first off, our slip knot. Anybody tired of me telling them that we're doing a slip knot first? All right, for the closed ripple, we're gonna do it generally is a chain of 10 plus 1, so that's your stitch, your general stitching. For what I'm doing today, I'm going to crochet 23. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Now the reason why I did that is because, yeah, generally it would be 10, 20 plus 1. That would have been 21. And the reason why I did 23 is because generally you want to consider 2 chains as like a turning chain. In my air quotes, a turning chain. Even though this is the first row, we still have to add those 2 as a turning chain. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to go in that 3rd stitch from our hook and crochet 1 double crochet in that 1st stitch. And we do 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. And you'll realize that with the main theme with a chevron is that it is a series of decreases and increases. Oh, I already lost track of my count because I was talking. Wasn't that lovely? Now for our decrease on the closed one, what we are going to do is we are working across the next 3 chains. So we're going to yarn over, insert our hook in that 1st chain. We're going to yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. So now we have 2 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over, insert our hook in the next chain, yarn over, pull it up, yarn over, pull through 2. So now we have 3 chains on our hook. We're going to yarn over, pull, or insert into that last chain, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have 4. We're going to yarn over one more time, and we're going to pull through all 4 of those stitches. That's a lot on one hook, right? Just wait till I teach you guys Tunisian. That'll blow your mind. But we're going to be waiting on that one for a while because it is more of an advanced skill. Tunisian is I don't think I learned how to do Tunisian until I had been crocheting at least 10 to 15 years. Okay, so now we're going to do a double crochet in the next 3 stitches, or the next 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. I really sincerely wish I could do a single crochet or double crochet foundation on this because, man, it's chain foundations are fiddly. I'll say it again, they're fiddly. Okay, in the next stitch we are going to crochet our increase, and it's going to be 3 double crochets in the same chain. Are you seeing a number pattern yet? There's 2 and 3. Then in the next 3 chains, we're going to do a double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, and we do a decrease. So let's do this together. We're going to do a decrease across the next 3 chains. So we're going to yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. We got two strands on our hook. Yarn over, insert in the next chain, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we've got 3 strands. Yarn over again, insert our hook, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3. And we do a double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Have you figured out the pattern of the count yet? 1, 2, and 3. That's the first thing that I noticed between the classic and this one, was that this one had 4 in between, 4 double crochets in between the increase and the decrease. This one has 3, and then you decrease 3 and increase 3. And in that last stitch, we are doing 2 double crochets. So it's almost like a half increase. There we go. See how much different that is compared to this? It's closed. You don't have a little peekaboo. Well, I guess it's not that much of a peekaboo, but a little bit of a peekaboo. Next row, because you've got the easy part done. This will be easy. We're gonna do 2 crochets, or 2 double crochets in that first. Nope. Back it up. The chain is considered the first double crochet, so you're going to do 1 double crochet in that first stitch, and then 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Here. Okay, now we do a decrease in the next 3 stitches. So it's just like we were doing our foundation, only this is actually in the next row. We're going to yarn over, insert our hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. We have 2 strands. Yarn over, insert in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. 3 strands on our hook. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 2, and then we're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 strands. Another 3 double crochets. Well, 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Let's say it appropriately or properly. And in the next stitch, we're going to do our increase. So in the first row, we did 3 double crochets in that 1 chain. So now we're going to do 3 double crochets in the next stitch. So you'll kind of see that it's in the middle stitch from the row before. That's where you landed. So that's how you can kind of tell that you're on the right pathway. So I have 1, 2, and 3 in the same stitch. It's almost kind of like a shell too. There's 2 and 3. And we're going to do a decrease. So we're going to yarn over, insert a hook, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. 2 strands on our hook, yarn over, insert a hook, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. One more time. This time I'm not going to tell you again. And then we yarn over, pull through 3. We must have done something weird in that one. It doesn't quite, well, I don't know. Doesn't look weird, but anyway, we're going to keep on going. 1, 2, well, maybe 2. 2. That's my problem. I get going too fast and then I drop it. Now this row, we're going to be doing 2 double crochets in that first chain of that chain 1 stitch. Oh, that's a little booger because I think I made it too tight. All right, there's 1 and 2. Let's do one more row together, and this time I'm not gonna do any yarn overs. You're just gonna watch how I do it. 2 in that one, and then 3. One decrease. Three. Oh, yeah. See, I just corrected myself too. I was just making sure that I was getting ready to insert my hook into that middle double crochet from the increase on the previous row. Now in the next upcoming videos, if you want me to show you how to do the peephole chevron or the sharp chevron, just leave me a note or message, and I certainly can do that at a later time. There's 2 and 3, and then we're doing 2 single crochets in that last chain stitch. There's 1 and 2. Look at that. Have y'all been keeping up with me and doing it with me? I hope so, because it's kind of lonely doing it by myself. So if you want to add some additional flair, you can always change colors every few rows. You can simply finish the last stitch of the row with a new color and continue crocheting as usual. The chevron pattern looks amazing with bold stripes. It really does. Or if you want to use like one of those yarns that, like a variegated yarn, or one that has multiple colors in the same yarn. As you can see, the chevron stitch is incredibly versatile. You use it in blankets, scarves, headbands, or if you feel adventurous, try mixing yarn textures or colors for a unique effect. You could also do, I know I've been teaching quite a bit on the front loop and back loop. You can even add do a back loop only, and then have that ridge that goes across the chevron as well. That really makes it really stand out, those different rows. I actually really like doing that myself. All right, and there you have it, the chevron stitch. How does it feel mastering this zigzag pattern? Let me know. I'd love to see your creations if you decide to create something with this. So share them in the comments, or you can tag me at Modern Crochet Creations on Instagram. I do have my link in my profile. Next time, I'm actually going to be doing kind of a going back to a classic. We're going to work on a Lacet Filet Crochet stitch. I did one many years ago, and I thought maybe it might need a repeat, a revisit, a redo, something, whatever you want to call it. And I actually will be doing in the future, just to kind of give you a teaser again. I think this has probably been my 3rd teaser. Because I've taught you how to do the chevron, and I've taught you how to do a bobble. So we're actually going to be doing a project in the future that has both the chevron and the bobble. So don't miss that. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to please like, subscribe, and share it with your crochet friends. That really does make my heart pitter-patter, because it makes me understand that what I'm doing is resonating with you all. But until next time, happy crocheting. Bye.